I am actually going to be pulling ticks off my tortoises yet again. So we're gonna start right now with you. You're coming with me. What's that? Okay, no, that's just another red dot. Okay, you look tick-free, girl. Here you go. Oh my gosh, look at the back of the leg. Oh my, look at that. There's just absolutely loaded with ticks. And I'm just gonna move it across and pull them out. Look, all in one scoop with my finger. Look how many ticks I got off. Look what happens when we pop it. Look at this. Oh, just look at how many ticks we pulled off. What is up, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I hope all of you are having just an absolutely amazing Memorial Day. If I have any veterans or people that are active in the military, thank you guys so much for serving and protecting our country. Because of you, we get to live in this amazing free country. Now, for today's video, I am actually going to be pulling ticks off my tortoises yet again. Now, that is my most popular video on YouTube. It has around 6 million views, and that's pulling ticks off tortoises. Who knew so many people would want to watch ticks being pulled off tortoises? I mean, absolutely insane. But it is the springtime here in South Florida, and guess what? It's raining. I don't know if you can see, but it has been raining for the past 3 to 4 days here in South Florida. And guess what? When it's really rainy and there's a lot of humidity, this brings the ticks out, especially in springtime and early summer. It's been pretty dry right now for the beginning part of spring, but now that it's getting really moist, that is when these ticks are going to get really thick. Now, I'm not sure if any of the tortoises have ticks, but we're going to start actually right here with my redfoot tortoises and see if they have ticks. So you can see that their enclosure is just completely wet because of this rain. We got one redfoot out right here. We'll check her out, but what we're gonna do is to get more redfoots out so we don't have to actually go up under here, because it's kind of a mission to go in here to grab them out. We're gonna pull some leaves off, and we're gonna take these leaves and we're just gonna kind of throw the leaves here, and this should attract a lot of the redfoot tortoises out. We got a hibiscus flower. Let's drop that there. Let's grab a couple more leaves and throw them here. Look at that, they came out, and I actually just went inside and grabbed some lettuce right here, some romaine lettuce to drag more of them out, so we're literally just gonna dump it right there. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. Now, me dumping that lettuce right there by him didn't really spook him. I mean, lettuce really doesn't weigh anything. Let's see if we can get more of them out. Well, I think we actually have plenty of redfoots out. Now, to actually determine if they have ticks, we're not gonna go through all 10 redfoots. We're gonna pick about 3 to 4 of them and look. So if we pick 3 or 4 of them and none of them have ticks, then the rest will not have ticks, because if one has ticks, well, the likelihood is that at least half or more than half are going to have the ticks. So we're gonna start right now with eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catcha, you. You're coming with me. Hi, Bubba. This is a nice young female redfoot tortoise. I actually rescued this one. Someone donated it to me. These guys were being kept without UVB light, and that one right there came with it. So this girl right here and that one right there came together, and this one actually has metabolic bone disease from actually not being kept with the proper lighting. So let's check her out. The ticks are gonna wanna hide in the leg, so I don't see any ticks there. I don't see ticks there. Hi, you're so cool. So I'm not seeing any ticks. Wait, what's that? Okay, no, that's just another red dot. Okay, you look tick-free, girl. Here you go, have fun. There you go. Now we're gonna pick another one. We're going to pick we're gonna pick you. You're right here. Let's pick you. So with these big ones right here, I'm just gonna flip them over just like this. All right, we're taking a look right here. This one has just some gorgeous red on her. And now you can see that this white stuff, this stuff is called scud. It's basically a fungus that lives on the bottom of the shell. I purchased this one with the scud. A lot of people think it really is bad for them, but honestly, at the end of the day, it really doesn't affect them. I know very experienced keepers that have the tortoises that are covered in this fungus, white stuff, and it really has never bothered them and really doesn't affect them in the long term. But look, no ticks there. Let's look towards your head. I don't see any ticks there. Let's move toward your legs. Okay, you look tick-free, girl. You look good. Look at her gorgeous red legs, though. I mean, this is one of the prettier redfoots that I have here at the house. And last but not least, we're going to pick you up. This is my first redfoot that I actually ever bought, and I bought her at about a yearling, probably about a solid 7 years ago. So let's take a look at you right here. Let's focus in. All right, no ticks there. No ticks there. Now we're gonna move right here to the front end of you. Hi there, hello, how you doing? Hi there, pretty girl. Now we're gonna look right here. The ticks a lot of times like to get on that soft skin. So if you look at the feet have a thick armor, but this skin right on the front is very soft, and that's where the ticks are gonna wanna hang out. But look at that. You look tick-free, girl. You're doing well, you're doing good. Here you go, there you go. Go eat some lettuce, have a good time, bye. Look at these guys, they're doing just so incredibly well. Now that we checked the redfoot tortoises, we have got to check my Galapagos tortoises. The Galapagos tortoises free roam the entire yard, and they seem to get the ticks a lot worse. If you look over there, the redfoots right there, they actually have a nice little planter box where ticks really can't get in, but the Galapagos, they live in the yard where the ticks can really infest them. So I see my big Galapagos over there, so we're gonna go now and check her for some ticks. How you doing, big girl? So this girl is getting big. She's probably around 70 pounds now, and let's take a look. So I'm not seeing any ticks there. There's no, move your arm for me, move. Okay, there's no ticks there. Really, I don't want to flip her over and stress her out because you can see she's a large tortoise. I basically just want to do a quick look and see if there's ticks. If we don't see any ticks here, then there really isn't going to be any on her, and it's looks like she's tick free. And now that I check the bigger Galapagos, we're going to try and go around the yard and find the smaller one. Now, the reason why I really didn't flip over the bigger one is she's about 70 pounds now. So it really stresses her out to flip her over. If there was a bad tick problem and she had a lot, just by looking up under her legs, we would have been able to see those ticks no problem. So now we have to find the baby Galapagos. Now, the baby Galap is, I think he's over here in the bushes. We did not see him that way. He's obviously not anywhere here. We already looked inside of that hut. He is definitely not over there, so he's probably over here in the bushes. Now, a lot of times in the rain, he actually likes to sit under the gutter. When that rain falls on his shell, it's kind of like a massage for the tortoises, so they like that a lot. Let's kind of make our way back here. It's a little bit wet right now. Like I said, it's been raining for days here in South Florida. I mean, for the past 3 days, nonstop, it has been raining. We have a little break right now, but ever since I woke up this morning up until now, it's been just absolutely storming. And here he is right here. You can see he's just enjoying this nice humidity. He's all up here in the plants. Now, the ticks absolutely love the moisture. When it starts raining in the springtime and early summer, that's when these ticks get really bad. So far, it's been kind of a dry spring, and we haven't had too many ticks. So we're gonna take this big guy out. Now, I've had him or her, I'm not entirely sure of which sex it is, since she was the size of a strawberry. Just a tiny little tortoise, and oh my gosh, I see ticks. Oh my gosh, look at the back of the leg. Oh my, look at that, there's just absolutely loaded with ticks. All right, I don't even know if we can see all of them. Let's move out here right now. We're gonna rinse her off because you can see she's just absolutely covered in mud and ticks. I see more. Oh my gosh, this tortoise looks like she's just absolutely loaded. All right, we're gonna place her right here on her back, and she's getting to be big. She's probably about 12 to 15 pounds, and I'm gonna grab the hose right here and get her rinsed off. Oh my gosh, look at this. So we're gonna start right here. We're gonna rinse all that mud off. Look at all of those ticks that are there. Look at that, you can see just how muddy she is. We're gonna try to get her nice and clean. I know, girl, you don't like it, but we gotta do this. We're trying to help you out here. We're just gonna rinse her off in the back, and now we're gonna move to the front and rinse her legs off. Like, she's just absolutely covered in this mud. We're gonna rinse her front feet off. We're gonna try to rinse everything off so we can do a nice, good inspection on her. I don't know if you guys can see it on the camera, but she is absolutely loaded with ticks. Look right here. I mean, just alone right there, there's got to be almost 10. Now, they're pretty small. They haven't gotten too big yet, and they're all along her neck. Now, her head is tucked in right now, so you won't see them that well, but they're right there. And then look in the back legs right here. There's little babies there, and there's a whole bunch there, as well as right here. Let's try to pull her leg out. Yeah, there's a bunch in there. Oh my goodness. Wow, this is not good. The ticks are in full swing right now. And right here, even under her tail, there's about another 5 ticks right there. It is just not good at all. So we have a little station set up over there. We're gonna carry her over there so we can try to remove all of these ticks. All right, so we have a nice little area set up right here, and we have a nice towel so she's not on this hard pavement. So what we have set up for here is we have some hemostats right here. These are, any vet uses hemostats as well as medical offices. We're gonna use these to actually remove the ticks. We have a little container right here of alcohol in which we're gonna put the ticks in to kill them. And then I went to the store and got this. This is Vet's Best flea and tick stuff. Now, I'm not sponsored by them in any way. I just want to give it a try to see if this will help prevent the ticks. This says it's made with natural peppermint oil and eugenol. It's supposedly 100% plant-based, so you don't have to worry about harmful, nasty pesticides on your animals. Now, obviously, they don't really make tick tortoise spray. This is for dogs and cats, but this came recommended from a friend of mine, said it works well, so we're gonna give it a shot. So we're gonna start with the obvious ticks, the ones that we can get the easiest. So we're gonna start right here on her leg. So you can see that there's one right there. We're gonna grab that tick right there, and we're just gonna pull it. Oh my gosh, it just exploded as I pulled it off. Wait, the head is still on, and we got the head off. We're just gonna kind of put it right in there. Now this alcohol shouldn't bother her too much because, you know, we have to get this job done. We gotta get these ticks off. These ticks are on here for much longer and they continue to suck blood. She could become anemic and possibly die. We can't let that happen because this is a Galapagos tortoise. That cannot happen at all. They are critically endangered. We're gonna pull another tick off. These ticks are quite soft. Look at that. The blood just exploded right there. Can't even get all of it off. We're gonna get another one right there. And we're just gonna continue to pull the ticks off. Now I really wanna get these right here that are gonna be harder to get once she tucks her leg in, which are these ticks right here. There's one right there, and I think I'm gonna use my fingers instead. It's just a whole lot easier. Look at that. That's another tick right there. These are micro ticks that still have not grown yet. We're just gonna kind of just put it in there. But just picking them by hand is a lot easier than pulling them with the hemostats. The hemostats pop them, and it's just a bloody mess. We don't like that at all. I don't like that. She doesn't like it. Come here. I'm gonna pull her leg out now, and I'm gonna grab this other tick. Look at that. Another tick. And I'm just gonna throw that one. Now what I want you guys to do right now is I want you to stop what you're doing and go comment down below how many ticks you think is on this tortoise. There could be 100, there could be 50, there could be 300. I'm not entirely sure. I'm not gonna know until we pull most of them off. So stop what you're doing and go comment down below. I wanna know how many you think are on her. Let's start here on her front leg where there's just a bunch. Look at that. In one shot, we just pulled off 2 micro ticks off this tortoise. Now I do this as well as many other South Florida animal keepers here in South Florida. Every springtime we all deal with ticks on our tortoises and other animals if we have them. This is just a part of owning a tortoise here in South Florida, as well as just in general if you have a tortoise living outside in the springtime. Oh my gosh. Oh, we just got 3 off in one pull. Look, oh, 4. We got 4 ticks right there. Oh my gosh, look. We already have about 7, 8 ticks. We're gonna go again. All right. Oh, I got another one. Look at that. They're just absolutely everywhere. I don't know if you can see, but there's a bunch of ticks just right here. Watch, I'm gonna put my finger there and I'm just gonna move it across and pull them out. Look at that. All in one scoop with my finger. Look how many ticks I got off. I just got off about 9 ticks right there. 9 micro ticks. And look when I put them in the alcohol. Look what it does. Look at them right there. Look at all those ticks that just came off by just scraping my finger across his skin. It's absolutely insane. All right, we're gonna have to stick these right by his face to try to get more of these ticks off because they're thick in these parts right now. I'm looking at one and, okay, I got a hold of it. I got it and, oh, look at that one. And look what happens when we pop it. Look at this. Oh, it's just full of this like nasty green goo. Oh my gosh. Look at this. I just got 2 ticks off her neck. Now she knows that I'm helping her, so she's not really resisting, but we really got to try to get these off. I know it's got to be pretty painful. We got a 3rd, 4th. I'm sorry, girl. I'm so sorry that we got to do this. I know it's uncomfortable, but we got to get these off of you so you don't hurt anymore. Oh my gosh. I just caught this. I didn't even know. I wasn't even looking. And this is a tortoise poop on my hand. This is kind of nasty. Well, this is what a healthy tortoise poop looks like. Ugh. This is the flea and tick spray that I don't even know. It says it has peppermint. Let me smell it. Let's smell it right here. Let's go. Wait, let's get it going. Okay. Okay, it smells like peppermint. Doesn't smell bad. And we're just going to spray her legs. Now, this is for dogs and cats, and it's safe for them, and it's 100% plant-based. And it came highly recommended from a friend of mine that has tortoises. He says it helps keep the ticks off. Now it is raining, so I don't know how well that it's going to actually stick on, but I think for the ticks that are on there right now, that peppermint, they're not gonna like that at all. So we're just gonna kind of spray up under here where there's still some micro ticks. Now up by the legs, I really don't wanna get the peppermint near her eye. So I'm just gonna kind of spray right there. And I'm gonna spray here, but I don't wanna burn her eyes because that could be quite irritating for her. We don't wanna do that. I mean, we got a ton of ticks today. This girl and all the other tortoises here at the house. We're gonna let her go right now. How you doing? Here you go. Bye, be free, have fun. Now that she's walking away, just look at how many ticks we pulled off. And we didn't even get all of them off because they were in hard to reach places and we don't wanna stress her out too much. But right here, if I'm doing a rough count, I would say that there's at least 50 ticks in here, 30 ticks. I mean, just look right here. Look how many there are in here. It is absolutely insane. And that, my friends, is going to end today's episode. I hope all of you guys did enjoy watching it. If you guys have not already, please stop what you're doing and go comment down below what you thought of all of these crazy ticks. Because, I mean, there was just an absolute ton of ticks here today. But that's what we got to deal with when we have tortoises and we live in South Florida. If you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure to go give it a thumbs up. And if it's your first time on the channel, you enjoy the content and you're not subscribed already, well, what are you waiting for? Go right down below and hit the subscribe button. It is the first link.